Hey guys, Brian here, English Mountain Outdoors. I'm gonna do a little something different today. This year I'm kind of focusing on wild edibles. So I found out the other day about eating the inner bark on pine. I believe it's called the cambium layer. So I'm gonna try that, give it a shot. I'm gonna kind of keep the camera with me and show you. I'm going to go get some fat wood and some firewood, get a fire going, and I'm going to go try to find a piece of bark and see what it's like. I hear there's some nutritional value to it, so I'm going to give it a shot. So I'm going to have to go up in the woods a little bit to get some fat wood to get a fire going. So I'll move the camera and see you in just a minute. Oh yeah, nice big juicy fat wood. That'll be enough to get a fire going. Alright, well, fire's going. I'm going to grab me some more firewood. I'm going to turn the camera off for a minute. Get a good fire going. I'm going to set me up a tripod. I want to go ahead and make some coffee. And then I got a pine tree right up here I'm going to try to get some of that bark out of. I'll be back in just a minute. Alright, coffee water's going. I'm going to move the camera and see if I can get some of this pine bark. Y'all gonna have to bear with me. It's the first time I've tried this, so I don't know what to expect. I don't know what I'm gonna find. All right. I think this white layer here is what I'm looking for. I'm pretty sure that's it. I guess we'll find out. I've heard that it's really sweet. So I'm going to roast it on the fire a little bit, see what happens. Alright, I'm going to shut the camera off just to keep the size of the video down. I'm going to try to get a few more pieces out of it and then sit back up by the fire, see what happens. Okay, so I got a few pieces. I'm still trying to work some of the outer bark off of this, but what I'm going to do, I've got a stick here. What I've seen done is just laying it out and kind of roasting it a little bit. Like I said, I've never tried it before. I don't have very high expectations for flavor. But we'll see. I guess if it does have some nutritional value, flavor would be a fair trade. I want to try to get some more of this outer bark because I imagine that's probably going to taste like pine saw. In fact, I could probably lay it across these rocks and cook it enough. I assume you could eat it raw. I mean, I don't know. If somebody else knows, let me know. I've been kind of anxious to try this. I've heard it's really sweet flavored. I don't know. I guess we're going to find out. It does sound like my water's boiling. Oh yeah. Coffee water will be ready very shortly. That's enough to try it. I'm gonna get my coffee on. Give me just a second. I know a lot of guys got a bunch of different ways of hanging stuff. I did kind of walk out and forget my, I usually got a piece of wire, but I decided since I didn't have it with me I would try it with a piece of paracord. I was afraid I might burn my paracord and dump a pot of coffee on my fire, but so far so good. Huh. It does smell like pine. So it was a little tricky to harvest. I guess when I figure out more about what I'm doing with it, it'll get easier. But been wanting to try it. Looked like a cool idea. Josh, if you're watching, I love this thing. The only problem I see with it, it's too small. I need one that'll hold about a quart of coffee at a time. Well, I would say my coffee's probably done. Got a good boil going. Let's see how this is doing. All right, here goes nothing. It is kind of sweet. I had a little higher expectations for flavor, but it's not terrible. I've had worse. I guess I'll know in a few hours. Huh. Not bad. Not good, but not bad. It's different. Almost tastes like something. I'm trying to put my finger on it, but I don't know. Maybe it's just a type of pine. I'll have to look into it and see what we got. I got some white pines up here. I may try that too. See how that goes. I think I'm going to go see if I can find some white pine bark. Try a different one. I'll be right back. Okay, so it turns out the white pines are a little farther than I feel like walking today. So I'll get them, try them another day. It's really cold out. It's like, I want to say it's about 20 degrees. 23. Pretty cold out. I do want to definitely try out a few of the different ones. That was off of a loblolly. Like I said, it was kind of sweet. Wasn't terrible. It wasn't delicious, but I guess if you're in a bad situation and need some nutrients, that's one way to get some. I'm gonna have to do some reading up on it. I'm not sure what it's got in it. I was watching a show the other day, and a guy, he peeled a big piece off and roasted it and ate it, and I heard him talking about it having some nutritional value, but I don't know what. I'll find out and post about it. But either way, it's been a lot of fun. I am trying to get some other stuff done, so this will be my only video today. But appreciate you guys watching. Share around. Anybody with suggestions on the pine bark, I'm open to hear it. Like I said, I've never tried it before. Wanted to. I did. Wasn't impressed. But it is what it is. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next video.